Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Let's Open Some Packs. Today I have a pack that I didn't think I would ever open, but I am, because this deck, this is nuts. When this deck came out, I don't know if any of y'all remember, that year was crazy. One of the best years for cards, 2020. And this is one of those decks that came out during that time. And this deck was unbelievably expensive on the secondary. And then, at the end of the year, every best of list had this deck in it, and it won a lot of best decks of the year. And I never thought I'd get to get my hands on it. I haven't seen it. It hasn't shown up in, if you buy on the secondary, they'll really cool decks will announce it on Instagram, we're gonna sell it soon and this kind of stuff. None of that. It just kind of disappeared. And then I saw this show up, and the price was really good. And I know that there's multiple versions of this. I was able to get this one. It has a little foil on the tuck. You can kind of see it there on the wings. Don't know, and the seal is also that. I don't know if the cards are that way too. I know there's a standard version. I think this is the standard version, and I know there's a foil version. This might be the foil version. I didn't do that much research. If you watch my show, you know that's how I do it. I find out a little bit of information, and then I go all the way in. I like doing it that way. I have the website up right now. I could read it, and there's probably, you know what I mean? It's this is more fun. I don't want to know. I want to go. It's 1990. Let's say it's 1990. 2008, actually. Not too long ago. Where you couldn't read the internet everywhere all the time. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know that much about it. I will tell you the few details that I do know. Meadowlark Playing Cards were made for a pharmacy. I know, right? You might have remembered some of the other decks. I'll post some pictures of them. There's the one in particular that's a very famous Walgreens deck, which is the one that was made for Cardini. And this deck is I did a review of a bunch of those, and surprisingly, that's just for, he bought the rights to that deck just for from Walgreens to use in his Magic shows. So there is a thing with there is this weird pharmacies and decks having their own, or pharmacies having their own playing cards. So it's not that crazy or weird. Very interesting though, Yeah, and what I do know is that the person that made these, which I believe is Russell Gray, started his pharmacy with, and I'm guessing it's Russell Gray because it says illustrated by Russell Gray. Maybe not. I could be wrong. Again, I'm going in blind, but I know that this person, it's called Meadowlark Pharmacy. It's in Nebraska, I think, and it's a small little pharmacy, and they wanted to have their own deck of cards, and this deck of cards came out, and everybody loved the deck. That's all I know, and that's all I want to know right now. What I usually do is after I do a video like this, I'll actually look everything up. I know, right? It's backwards. Or people in the comments or I'll watch it, and I'll be like, what? Or I'll remember after I watch it, I'm like, oh, that's the name of the designer. And the reason I do that is I kind of miss that, I really miss the days when you'd go out, to hang out with a group of friends or something. Well, let's look at the tuck first before I destroy everything. I'm going to take it completely out of the cellophane because this is one of those really nice ones that the cellophane actually distracts. That is a beautiful cover. Look at that. Or front, whatever you want to call this. Gorgeous. On the side it says Meadowlark Playing Cards. You see a little foil in there. It has a foil sticker as well, You have the two, I believe those are called Meadowlarks, with the little pills. Take your pills, and then you have little pharmacopoeia thingamabob going on there, and then some more. Okay, that's cool. Love it. Established in 2018. Who says that? Established in 2017. Anyway, so back to what I was saying. Didn't think I'd get my hands on this deck, and finally got it. Oh, and then like I said, look at this side. Have a healthy day. That's nice. Any reveals? No, but 2 Meadowlarks. I like to go in blind. I want to say that I did casually read it says the foil one has foil on the inside, so this might be the standard. I like to go after, and because I miss those days when I would just go to a I'm gonna leave this out. This is already a beautiful deck, and it feels really good. It's United States Playing Card Company. I'm pretty certain. Oh, that's so nice. Look at that. That's a Joker too. We haven't even looked at all the cards, but I like how I don't know what I'm getting into, you know, and not knowing what everything is just before. It's like a movie trailer. You ever seen a movie trailer? And in the movie trailer, they're identical but mirror Jokers. In the movie trailer, they show you the beginning, the middle, and the end of the movie. It's like, that's not fun. So, yeah, I like having fun with this. Oh, that's a gorgeous ace. I see why it won now, you know? This reminds me of It's a Small World, that kind of art. I don't know if y'all have seen that before. Yo, that is a beautiful back design. Look at how bold that is. Oh, that's good. That is so good. This is standard. There's no foil on here. That is... Oh, you get a blank. So I'll leave these out so you can see, and you get a double. Cool. So you get a double, a blank, and 2 cool Jokers. Let me make sure. Yep. I know why it won now. Like, look at that back design. Let's hold it up again so you can see that. You know? It's so good. Good job. It's simple. I like simple. You know? I really do. Yeah. And they feel really good. I'm thinking because the double was there, this might be a... No, it feels like modern cut. Who cares if it's modern or traditional? Cards feel really good already out of the box. Let's see. Let's move you over there, you over here. Go like this. And there's a couple of things I like to do. I like to feel the gloss on them. And there's different ways. The gloss. The finish. Ooh, we haven't even looked at the cards, and I'm already shuffling them and everything. You know, I've done this before in videos where I'll shuffle the cards. And then I'm like, it's Mnemonic stack. I know what I'm talking about. And I clearly shuffled the cards. Just... All right, so let's do this. Okay, so I did shuffle. There's the king. It's not Mnemonica. And if it was Mnemonica, well, we don't know anymore. The ace of hearts was at the bottom, so yeah, I remember that. Okay, so cool ace. We saw this. Ooh, the pips look good. They're classy. They're simple. I love it when people do this. That's literally the heart with like a little pink, you know. Oh, I remember seeing this picture. Reminds me a lot of old Disney art. A lot of the artists from that time era, 50s, 60s, a lot of really cool art stuff happening. And a lot of this was dictated by how they did print, right? So you could only do like 4 color, like very, very few colors. Paint was like you were incentivized to use less color because it was expensive to print. Did you know the Hulk is green because he was supposed to be a different color? I think he was supposed to be like gray or something. But it misprinted. And that's why the Hulk looks that way. He's green by accident. But yeah, it's that era where they were doing this kind of stuff. So they were encouraged to use certain colors. And not saying that's what they did here, but that's that art style. Like a lot of different things influence that. Design, pop culture, yada, yada, yada. Fun stuff. These are great, though. I mean, look at that Queen of Diamonds. That's class. This is all class. I don't know if the Meadowlark people are watching this, but very classy deck. I'm loving it. These quartz are phenomenal. I see why it won. Everyone's like, that's the best one. That's the best one. Oh, look at that. You've been hearing me say this about the Ace of Diamonds is starting to become one of my favorite cards. A lot of people are giving it a lot of love. Oh, look at that. Look at that little guy. So I'm assuming all the aces are back here. Yeah, there's the hearts. What? The clubs one is cute. Look at that little guy. Hey, little fella. Anyways, all right. Ooh, the King of Hearts. Stabbing his... I don't think he's stabbing his head. People always say that. I don't think so. I think his head itches, and he's scratching the back of his head with the sword. And of course, the Queen of Hearts is making everybody soup. Okay, cool. So let's feel it. This is probably gonna be a quick one. Yeah, this deck feels fantastic. Really good stock. I'm going to get a thin crushed USPCC. It's yeah, A+ design. Good job, little pharmacy people. Looks like you got in the wrong business. All the pharmacies make a ton of money, yo, I ain't gonna lie. You know, this girl that whose parents had a pharmacy, and she drove a Hummer. It's like, what do you do? She had her own apartment and everything. It's like, wow. Anyways, okay. Yeah, that's the review. Meadowlark Cards. Didn't think I'd get to do it. If you can get your hands on this, I don't know why you don't own it yet. There's a bunch of other new ones that he did. I think he just did another Kickstarter for a different pharmacy deck, which is hard to get, sold out. I haven't seen it anywhere. I think I saw it go up at one place, and it was pretty pricey. It was in that weird price range where you're like, I want to collect you because I know you do good stuff, but you're way too expensive. Like, no. Anyways, okay, thanks for watching the video. Yeah, like, subscribe, and God bless all of you, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers!